Thank you for taking a moment to review Nystrom Education's Exploring Where and Why Neighborhoods Near and Far First Grade program. There are two keys to the success of Exploring Where and Why: the instructional strategies and the components. Combined, they provide positive learning experiences for all students. Nystrom Education has been publishing educational social studies materials for over 110 years now. Our goal is to help students understand where they are in the world and why it matters. Nystrom products provide experiences directly related to academic success and facilitate greater social studies literacy through content that builds both background knowledge and key skills. Nystrom's Exploring Where and Why programs are a carefully scaffolded and spiraling set of hands-on programs that build from one grade level to the next. They teach the key concepts of history, geography, economics, and civics while reinforcing reading, writing, language development, and academic vocabulary. The activity-based lessons integrate hands-on and print materials as they build social studies concepts and skills. These hands-on programs give every child an opportunity to succeed. Each component isn't an extra, they are the core. Lessons are completely activity-based. That's why there are no textbooks. Instead, children interact with the components. The components are fully integrated into a carefully planned instructional model with strategies to engage children of differing ability levels and learning styles. With so many options, every kid can find something to engage with. It develops responsible citizens in the community, country, and world. It develops multicultural awareness and sensitivity. It reinforces reading, writing, math, and science, and develops critical thinking skills. Exploring Where and Why integrates frequent assessment and evaluation. It simulates a variety of intelligences and provides learning opportunities for diverse student populations to ensure success for all students. Nystrom's instructional model for the Exploring Where and Why program provides specific, repeated, systematic exposure to content. First, students acquire knowledge through whole class instruction. Then, they apply it with the hands-on activities. Next, they need to reorganize the knowledge using graphic organizers, and finally, they'll write about it through the writing prompts. This series moves the students' focus from the world they know best, their neighborhood and community, to the large, less familiar world, the state of Florida, the United States, and the world. The lessons integrate the social sciences of history, civics, culture, economics, and geography in age-appropriate contexts. Exploring Where and Why builds a framework for studying people and places near and far, and how neighborhoods and communities change over time. In this video, we are going to introduce you to the Exploring Where and Why Neighborhoods Near and Far first grade program. Students begin their study with a neighborhood. Concepts focus on places to live, places to work, places to learn, and places to play, expanding to explore these places in their own neighborhood and others in the U.S. and the world. Let's take a closer look. We will be seeing first graders working on Lesson 5, Activity A, Seasons and Weather in Unit 5 of the Neighborhoods Near and Far Teacher's Guide.
Okay, and I want you to talk to the person beside you. Tell your friend beside you, across from you, what your favorite season is. All right, come back to me. Back to me. All right, I want you to tell me what your partner said. Tell me what your partner said. Shh, tell me what your partner said. Winter and spring. What did your partner say? Summer.
This specific lesson meets Florida State Standards SS1G 1.6. Each unit begins with an overview that provides a summary, time frame, list of lessons and assessments, suggested library books, and a letter home for families on the other side. Each lesson in the Teacher's Guide uses one 2-page spread in the Block Buddy Atlas. You can see how you move through the lesson, beginning with the overview, objectives for the lesson, and vocabulary. In the Getting Started section of the lesson, the teacher engages students in the topic, focuses the students on the activity, and reinforces prior knowledge through discussions of their own experiences.
Today we're going to talk about seasons, and I want you to look at my pumpkin here. Okay? Can you tell me what my favorite season is? Fall. It's in fall. Remember the story that we read? All right, I want you to think for just a minute about what your favorite season is. Just think in your head. Think in your head.
This seamlessly flows into the teaching section of the lesson. Each objective ties directly to the teaching strategy. Suggested questions help teachers guide instruction to engage students in conceptual thinking as well as skill development.
I'm going to write a word on the board that you may have seen before. The word is weather. All right. This morning we talked a little bit when we talked about our calendar about what season it is. If you know what season it is, give me a thumbs up. Think about it for just a minute. What season is it? Because it changed last week. What season is it, Yuri? Spring.
Each lesson includes 2 to 5 activities that explore the theme and develop basic skills and concepts. They provide a way to actively involve the students and reinforce many cross-curricular skills, such as critical thinking. The hands-on materials engage students in observation, exploration, and reflection, while group activities encourage students to collaborate to exchange ideas and points of view. To provide you with tools to help assess all students, every unit has a paper and pencil unit test, as well as authentic assessment options that are hands-on, allowing students to demonstrate what they can do with what they've learned. Every activity ends with a strategy to assess student progress, usually EPRs.
I want you to point to the season that it is right now. Show me which one is the season that we're in right now. Excellent. Excellent. Yes. Super. You got it? Yes. The coldest season. The coldest. Yes. We're not hitting with our pencil. Just point with your finger or with yes.
The first grade Florida Teacher Supplement provides supplemental state-specific lessons, plus a week-by-week curriculum map keyed to Florida State Social Studies standards, making our first grade program remarkably easy to teach. Kids love how hands-on the lessons are, and teachers love how well the kids learn when they are moving, looking, listening, talking, and touching, when they are completely engaged. Teachers love the Teacher's Guide because they are so easy to use. The Teacher's Guide provides detailed, scripted, step-by-step lesson plans, which helps to reduce the amount of planning time required by the teacher. It is broken up into 6 units. Each unit contains 4 to 6 lessons. Each lesson includes 2 to 5 activities. Each activity has its own lesson plan and takes 15 to 20 minutes to complete. This format provides flexibility for teachers to move at their own pace and easily differentiate instruction by combining lessons or perhaps incorporating one of the trade books from the literacy library. In exploring where and why, all components are core components. They work together to give students a variety of opportunities to build deep understanding. The complete program is contained on one cart and includes 1 Neighborhoods Near and Far Teacher's Guide, 1 Florida Grade 1 Teacher Supplement, 15 Block Buddy Atlases, 1 set of 6 9-inch first grade activity globes, 2 sets of 30 desk maps, 1 set of U.S. World desk maps, and another set of the neighborhood and mini mall desk maps, 2 wall maps, building models, narrow and wide-tipped markers, and a Grade 1 literacy library, which provides 12 different trade books that can introduce or support program content. The activities for each book will engage students by expanding concepts, reinforcing skills, and making cross-curricular connections in reading, math, social studies, critical thinking, writing, science, and art. The last item included in the program isn't one you can see on the cart. It is the Florida Grade 1 Digital Package. It provides week-by-week curriculum maps for meeting state standards, a downloadable teacher's guide with reproducible handouts, a digital Block Buddy atlas, and digital maps and mapping tools. Thank you for taking the time to consider our program for adoption. The Exploring Where and Why Neighborhoods Near and Far first grade program provides a hands-on approach to learning. It's not just that the lessons meet the Florida state standards, it's that your kids will meet the standards. They will better understand where they are in the world and why it matters.